Hello everybody, this is Diane. I'm gonna just spend a little bit of time working on these 40s journals again. We did this cover yesterday, and I think we had completed it yesterday. And I had done the Mod Podging on this one, scrapbook paper and a vintage magazine image and a digital. So today I finished it. I built the spine and added some pretty fabric and some trim, and I put paper on the inside. So I want to make some library pockets. We did cut the papers. I showed you that, and I folded up the rest of the pieces that I had cut, and I added digital paper. So that brings us to, I think, 10 pages per signature, which is a lot. So I think we're good there. And I pulled down my little box of altered paper clips to see what I have. This is from 60s, I think, catalog, but that might work anyway. Cherry Jello. Maybe this could go in the lady one. I've got lots of food ones in here. Some of these weren't made into paper clips yet, so they could just be little journaling cards. I'll just get these out. And some of them are made into paper clips. I just want the vintage looking ones. And some of these might be from the 40s, but some might be from the 50s. I'll just put these in my little drawer over here. Something else I wanted to show you that I have are these. Oh, well, these are digital ones. Yeah, those are digital paper dolls from the 40s. But I have, I'll keep these out so I can show you. I have a recently acquired set. So there were, I think, 16 dolls in this set, and they're from the 40s, and I sold 5 sets, I think, and kept these. So there weren't 15 because I don't have 10 here. But anyway, no, I sold more than that. Anyway, this is what I kept. I sold quite a few. I put 3 in a bag. Sold 3 sets, so I sold 9. So anyway, these are from the 40s, and they're small enough that they can go in pockets, so I think I'll include at least one set of those in the fashion journal. And this just came with the digital pages that I got. And then this came out of a magazine, a 40s magazine. And it was an advertisement for fabric, I believe. And it's a paper doll. So she didn't come out of a paper doll book, but she's definitely a vintage paper doll. Alright, so let's start making some ephemera. I pulled out a few small pieces so I can find something that will fit on the library pockets. Well, most of them don't have a very big pocket part. I have 3. And then the rest of them are shorter. But we'll find some stuff that fits. I think I was going to use this one. Looks like she's looking in her recipe book. This is torn, but I will cover that with paper. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to put fabric on the background or paper. but we'll figure that out. I've got the tripod over in my way further than normal, so I'm going to move it so I have room for my leg without bumping it. I think there are 3 of those that came out of one ad. Where's the other one? Well, I only see 2 right now. While I'm working on this, I want to talk about the paper dolls that I did a video showing that whole tub of paper dolls that I bought and offered to let you guys put a bundle together for yourselves. And I had a much bigger response than I expected. I'm looking for fabric. Sounds like my voice is turned away from you. It is, because I'm looking on the floor at my box of fabric. And anyway, I was very pleased with the response, but I will never do it that way again for several reasons. And I can talk about some of them, but I was busy the entire day answering messages and putting the bundles together, and letting someone know that which ones that they wanted were not available, because I couldn't keep up with changing the description on my video to let you know which ones are available. And some people weren't paying attention to that anyway. Even if I had it written on there that something wasn't available, they requested it. Not a big deal. That's not a big deal. That's not the bad thing. And it's only, today's only the day after I did this, and that video went up, and people started requesting paper dolls. So I worked all day. Once the requests stopped coming in, they were still slowly filtering in, but I was getting listings ready and weighing things, and then I had to list each person's bundle and then message them that their bundle was ready. And that's okay. All of that is good. But then I had one person change her mind, and that's fine too. And 2 people have ordered their bundle, but they've ordered the wrong bundle, because I just put their first name, and if there were 2 with the same first name, I used their last initial. Anyway, I had 2 people order a bundle that wasn't theirs, and the pricing, the weight and everything is different. So I had to cancel their order and message them. But the thing is, they don't know. They haven't looked at their message. So they think their order is coming, and it's not. And their order is still sitting in the shop. And maybe I just don't have a temperament for this kind of thing. I guess I decided to use fabric for that. How about that? And it's still early. I have, I think, 5 orders left in the shop. And hopefully, when somebody gets home from work or something, they'll grab theirs. But it has been, I thought this would be an easy way to do it, because I didn't want to have to list every single paper doll book, take pictures and do separate listings and all that. So I don't know if it was easier or better, or if I just shouldn't have bought the paper dolls at all. But in the end, I will have made a profit. So I guess it's worth it. But I'm not going to do that anymore. And if I'm showing flea market hauls, I'm not going to do reservations. I didn't do that for a long time, and then I just started slowly accepting one or two, and now it's gotten to be just too much again. So I'm not going to accept reservations for flea market haul items. I'll still, what is working so far is reserving one journal if I'm doing multiples. So I'm doing two 40s journals, and someone requested the recipe one, the cookbook one. So that one is reserved, and the other one will not be reserved. So far it's working. The person who reserves has been very good at, you know, making a prompt purchase when it's ready, and, you know, watching for their messages and stuff like that. Once it gets so it's more of a hassle, then I might stop doing reservations for journals again. But so far it's working, so I don't have a problem with it. And I think I need these to be on a little bit of a background, not just the paper on the fabric. I want a piece of cardstock or something behind. Not that one. That looks better. So I just wanted to let you know what sometimes what the Etsy sellers go through, just to give you a better understanding. And I know a lot of Etsy sellers, that's how they do things. They'll do live sales where people select more than one item, and then the person puts the bundle together, and the people that ordered are expected to, people that ordered are expected to, you know, pay for their order promptly. But I guess I'm not made for that. I just want to put it in my shop, and when you buy it, you buy it, I guess. So these are going in the recipe book, I guess. She's got her apron on and doing her housewifely duties. Looks like she's taking a break and talking on the phone here. So I think I'll just make a bunch of library pockets, and they won't all go in these journals, but I'll have them for future journals. Now I need something for the tops. Oops, oh my goodness. Keep bumping you. Here they are. I was looking for my paper scraps. Okay, I'm going to measure this. It's about, I want it to be about 3 1/4 by, I want it to go down inside a little bit, so 3 1/4 by 1 1/2. that's right. I didn't have to cut the width. And I'll cut another one for that. Then I'll round the corners because the library pocket has rounded corners. I'm going to use the 1/4 inch and see if that works better with the shape of the pocket. Oh yeah, that's better. This is in really bad shape back here. Yeah, that looks good. And then I'll have her on top. Wonder if I should just center it. Come on, glue. Where'd you go? Gotta move it before it dries. It's crooked. You can usually just slip it in there, but because this pocket is in such bad shape, it's giving me a little trouble. It's just really hard to tell where the top of that pocket is because it's all tattered. This is not working. I'm gonna glue this piece down better. Maybe that'll help. I think I just glued the pocket to itself though. Okay, that should help. One more time, let's try it. There. Yeah, I think I'll just glue that in the center. So something like this could, where's my book? Well, I don't see my cookbook. I don't know where I set it, but pretend this is a cookbook. Actually, I won't put it on the cover, inside cover of the cookbook because it has the end papers, but it could be something like that, or it could be just on a page. So I'll just make a bunch of them and we'll figure out what to do with them later. 4 o'clock already. That could go, if I wanted to put one in each signature, I could put this on the third one if I don't find the other one that went with that, whatever that article was. That would be a good one. And that's all I have of the tall pocket part. So for the other journal, let's see what I have that will fit on these little pieces. That's a beauty ad. I could put that up there maybe. Little caption. You look younger if you make up skillfully using you look younger if you make up skillfully. Use a tinted foundation. Keep your eyelids shiny, lashes dark, lips cleanly outlined and colorful. Pink your cheeks very lightly. Just so you know, back in the 40s. You look younger if you guard your hands. And you look younger if you use lots of cream on your dry skin. I can make a series of 3. These are on a sticky back, so I leave it there until I'm ready to use it. Then I'll just glue it down. But I got these from a flea market last year. I think I'll just use paper for these. It's just slightly too narrow. And I think they're all the same width. These are going to be the pages. I don't want to cut them up. But I have other small pieces I can cut. These are the pages for, those other ones were the pages for the cookbook, I believe. Yes, the cookbook. So these need to be, it's 3 1/8 or a quarter, so I want them just a little smaller, and this is 2 1/2. 3¼ by 2½, but smaller. I'm going to do 2 3/8. Whoops, I think that moved. Possible I need a new blade. Three and a quarter. Am I doing that right? I am terrible with numbers, you guys. And I had 2 of them with fractions that I was trying to keep straight. 3¼ by 2½. So I think I cut it too narrow. Nope, I didn't. Okay, good. Good. Okay, 3¼ So I'll cut it just 1/8 of an inch smaller. So I have a little bit of a margin around it. Perfect. Make it in camera here. I just organized my drawers. I have wooden sewing machine drawers on the shelves above me, and they contain, I have 3 of them, so they contain different things. So the other night I just organized the ones that have the library pockets and library cards and the large tags. And that reminded me of what I actually have in there. So that's why I'm using these today. I think I will have a little something right there. I'll have to look in my jewelry bits and stuff like that and see if I have something relatively flat I can put there. If not, I'll find something. I just organized all my little bits too, the little jewelry and metal bits. Well, let me just go grab something. We can look through it. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff for us to look at. Just want to shut the door. The air conditioner's on and it's very noisy. I just want something small and flat. This jar, I think, has a lot of flat things. I'd rather have something circular. That looks very pretty. It's not very small. It's a little too rounded maybe, but it's pretty. The color is great. I have these that I could color and stamp on. I don't know. I was hoping to make a decision while you were here, but I don't know if I will. All right, let's look at this. This is earrings that I can cut the prongs off and other things like that. Now that looks cool. I like the contrast of colors. It looks a little Art Deco, but I think that could have been in the 40s. I mean, I know Art Deco is in the 30s, but I think that design could have been in the 40s. Oh, and here I have this. Something like that would work. And I have this. But that's a little more rounded than this even. Oh, look at that. That's really round. A little too industrial. I think I'm going to go with this on this particular piece. And we'll figure something else out for the other things. Oh, these are the pieces that are all hangable. They either have a jump ring on them already or they have a loop for a jump ring. So I don't think I want to use these. Speaking of Art Deco, look at this. I love that. I'm gonna get my glossy accents for this. It's already clogged. Just trying to squeeze the air out of it before I put the cap on. Oh well, I'll fight with it when I need it. I'll use a piece of the green for this. Now, I have to remember the numbers. It's 3 1/2 this way, and 3 1/4 this way, and 2 1/2 this way, 3 1/4 that way. I'm saying it wrong, but I'm thinking it right. So 2.5, but I want it to be a little smaller, by 3.25, but a little smaller. Getting all my trinkets organized helped too. I don't really like the purple on the background there because I don't have any other purple in this journal. I might have to fussy cut her out. This is kind of warped. Oh, I think I cracked it. That's okay because I'm going to glue it down. I'm just going to set that on there so it will stay down and dry. And this part goes up there. Then of course we'll have to have a card to put in each of these pockets. There's 2. I'll glue this down before I lose it. You look younger if you guard your hands, not by avoiding work, but by good care. Fool the wiseacres who guess age by hands. Keep yours strong, satiny, and nicely manicured. Wiseacres. You're going to have to see a little purple because I am not going to cut around her pinky. About that piece, should I just go ahead and use that? I think so. It's a little hard to tell because of the paper that's all around here. I have to pay attention. Well, maybe because she's not in a square, maybe I could just use a strip of lace or something there. And I don't think I want to put black behind her like I did those because I just put a very thin border. And I don't want to do that. So I think I'll just leave her like that. That's the best option from this little container. Maybe I'll just put that on. I'm going to try something. Cutting a circle to put behind her. That was a 2-inch. This is a 2.5. I like that one better. Okay, so I can glue this and then trim the circle before I glue it to that. I'm trying to hurry because I've already exceeded how long my videos usually go, which is about 44 minutes. But my camera hasn't been shutting off when I do go a little bit over, so I guess we'll be good. Guess it doesn't matter, both sides are the same. That looks lovely. I'll just have to finish the last one after I shut the camera off for the cookbook journal. I like those. I think they look really nice. There's that one. And that one. And then we have the fabric backgrounds. And this one I have to do. I might try to leave that up there because I like it. The pencil writing that was on it. So just a few library pockets in today's video for the journals that I'm working on. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.